Quest. I'm Lucy and I play Bowtie Friday.
I'm Troy and I play Duggen Ditch.
I'm Charlie and I play Wurunwa.
You can see how much I've improved my impressions. I'm Tom, I'm the DM, and this time we recorded intros. Welcome to Autumn, bitches. And she, kind of goes back into that bag, which, her arm seems to go deeper into it than, the bag itself.
Wow, I love Mary Poppins.
And she pulls out a little paper scroll and she unravels it and shows you a wanted poster for what looks like almost like an ape, right? Long.
This is the most Tom campaign point that I've ever.
Kill the ape man.
Get the monkey.
It says. Let me just pull that up real quick. I have it written down.
His name is Donkey Kong, I think.
Donkey Kong.
We've got to kill the Donkey King.
He's an ape, but he's king of donkeys.
You got to roll over somebody.
Warrant for the arrest of Pidetes Magno. It says preferably alive, possibly dead. Bounty has been placed for Pidetes Magno for his crimes against the Alchemists Inventors Guild.
Does it say how much the bounty is?
It does, and it's more zeros than you would have thought.
How many zeros are there in the world?
You kind of put your finger on the paper and count down. And you go, 10 million gold.
I feel like this is a scam because I don't think there are this many zeros.
I look down at my scales and see the gold coins every now and then, along with the ribs and bones and plates. I said, let's think I have enough gold.
Trust me.
Wurunwa, you can be all gold.
That's enough.
You can be a shiny.
That's enough gold to pay that guy with the clipboard. We could finally become adventurers.
Well, I don't know if that's the point, but you know what? Whatever tickles your fancy.
Duggen tries to poke his tongue out at Bowtie, and of course Bowtie
In a teasing way?
doesn't see the tongue because
There is
I'm a
no
skeleton, no tongue.
Your jaw opens just a little bit.
I think
Yeah, I know, it's a jaw-dropping amount of money.
Maria
I
goes.
have enough armor.
Maria goes, the gold is, we'd split it, right? 60-40. And so 10 million, that's average prices for an Alchemist Guild thing. What this guy did is he did pretty bad, Breaking the rules of alchemy can be very, very fierce consequences.
How do you break the rules of alchemy? Is it... Oh, it's not like the laws of physics?
No.
I confuse the rules of alchemy and the laws of physics.
You can break the laws of physics pretty easily too, but then the physics police will be all on your ass and it would... Oh, it's a whole nightmare. Trust me, I get wrapped in the time. All the time I get wrapped up in it.
I didn't pass physics, and this is both in and out of character.
I only attack people mentally, those physical...
Pidetes broke one of the only known rules to alchemy.
What is it?
Which is you're not allowed to change the human form in any way. And, well, you can see that he's not very human anymore, is he? And you look at him, and you can kind of, see from the photo, he looks like a human crossed with an ape crossed with a bear. He's, it's
Bear pig.
It's a drawing. He's got, human complexion-esque, but he just looks so much bigger and more terrifying. His eyes look a lot more wild.
I think they just drew this up close. I don't think he's that big.
He also happened to kill another alchemist, which is another one of the rules you can never break. Oh, big one there. So
It's a very convenient alchemist rule. Don't kill alchemists.
a
That
a non-alchemist can kill an alchemist. It's just you get banned from alchemy and murdered and stuff. But regardless, he's a pretty big threat. That's why I need to make you guys
Are you an alchemist?
bigger.
That feels like a yes or no question.
I'll say no for now.
For now?
I've dabbled.
Oh, you getting into it?
Everyone's dabbled in alchemy from time to time, but
I haven't.
regardless. Anyways, get on the mission. I'm getting way too ahead of myself.
Are we stronger than him?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Let's go. Let's do this. We'll finally be adventurers.
And
I don't want to fight something that is stronger than me.
We'll be fine. You got us.
I don't want to die.
Well, too late for that.
Oh, I forgot something from your intro, Lucy. Oh well.
What part?
I'm gonna bring it in.
I'm loving doing the cowboy voice so much.
Maria, while you guys are arguing about whether or not you should leave, Maria's just gone. She's disappeared. Probably just walked away. You guys are pretty deep into your argument. You hear And
Here comes the rest of your intro.
your beloved horse,
Casual.
Friday, comes out, and you weren't allowed to take Casual Friday. You know, he's a family horse, but I don't know. Maybe Casual horse made up his own mind, but he's here.
Maybe after a year or so, stuff happened, and now
Yeah,
is Casual stronger?
Yeah, Casual looks like a strong horse.
You couldn't take him
Hey,
because he was
Casual.
a pony.
He's
Now
got
he's a horse.
he's got like
And I mean, he
gear.
was only part time. He was only casual. Now he's full time horse.
He's got like gear strapped along his stuff. You know, he looks he's a horse.
I give Casual a hug.
Your dad and your mum said no way you're allowed to take that horse. I mean, like, yeah, it's technically your horse, but they paid for it, and you know, and they don't want to see it go get shot in some adventure or anything. But times change, and you have your horse, and
Yay.
it looks like you're kind of a little bit confused about where you might want to go, but then you look down at your feet, and you see this little arrow burnt into the ground, pointing towards what you can only assume is PDT's Magna.
Y'all want to ride the horse?
It's not big enough for 3. Well, maybe skeleton.
Skeleton and lizard. How tall are you?
9 foot.
Probably about 6 feet.
Oh, I was thinking normal sized lizard. I was thinking big lizard. I was thinking yay big lizard. 1.5 foot tall lizard.
You were just
6
sitting
feet.
there hanging out with people up to your knees the whole time.
Yeah.
Put that in the original description. 6 feet.
That's so many feet.
It's a lizard.
6 foot lizard.
Look, I might not have spoken up earlier for religious reasons, but I say we follow the arrow.
Sounds like a great idea. You had a long year, didn't you? Year or...
Oh,
you
a
know.
long year.
What did you think I said?
A long hair.
Ah.
You did have long hair.
I did have long hair.
Not anymore.
Not
Part of
anymore.
being your monk was that you didn't shave or cut your hair at any point. Why not?
Yeah, of course.
Makes sense.
No talking, can't ask for a haircut.
Just a little off the sides.
You two,
Shit, my vow.
you two start to head into the forest. Can you, for me, Duggen, roll a little perception?
Sorry,
Minson.
You said the two of us head into the forest?
Those two. Bowtie and Wurunwa. They head into the forest. Can you roll for me perception? I'm just going to get you guys to roll perception a lot because that's the best one.
Oh no. That's a 7.
You don't see anything. You don't feel anything. You do hear something. Like this creeping chill down your now open spine. And you notice that...
You hear it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't see it. I hear it.
You feel a creeping chill down your spine. Fuck, I'm stupid. And you realize now that you haven't felt anything in this body yet, you know, at all. And you hear a somewhat familiar voice say, "Isn't it a little early?" And then, like, you turn around but you don't see anything, and you go back to feeling nothing.
Thinking they must have imagined it, Duggan kind of shakes it off and like brushes himself down and fully takes into fact that he has physically changed for the first time, really. And he's a little bit worried, but he doesn't feel hungry or starved or particularly scared anymore. Like, all those things that had been worrying him and holding him back seem to have faded away, and while he's still very confused, he's just kind of going along for the journey, and hopefully he'll uncover some info along the way.
And Wurunwa, you're feeling, you get on top of this horse, and you're kind of like, I imagine you're holding back your urge to just fucking take a honking big bite out of it.
It's a decent piece of meat that I'm sitting on, but
Yeah.
I think that it's better for us to ride it until our journey's end and then eat it than to eat it now.
There's
Don't eat my
also
horse, don't eat my horse, don't
there's
eat my
also-
horse, don't eat my horse.
there's a feeling within you as a, like, since this change.
Yes, Troy?
Pimps be like, don't eat my horse, don't eat my horse, don't eat my horse.
What?
Don't eat my horse. You're feeling a little bit more in touch with your, I guess, feeling side.
My face
From
side.
the
even.
Fae, your
Yeah.
face side. And you also feel like sitting on this horse, you can feel the life in the horse, and you can feel a sort of like, you can feel the heart beating, the blood pumping, and you're like, oh, this is,
Power of nature.
yeah, exactly.
I can feel it much better now. I'm beginning to come into my own powers again.
Yeah, what's up?
I see you.
Did he feel that I was alive or anything? No?
No, he
Cool.
doesn't feel anything from you. And you, Bowtie, hop up onto your familiar horse, your big buddy, and you can...
Familiar horse, but not a familiar.
horse.
It's just a
It's
horse.
a horse that is familiar to you.
It's familiar to me, but not a familiar horse. It's a horse.
Do an animal handling check with advantage.
Yay! Nat 20!
Roll a nat 1 and a nat 20, that's a 7.
No, I roll a 7 and a 20. That's nat 20. That's 22.
You feel
Yeehaw!
like previously when you've ridden Casual Friday, it's just been like, the horse has been like with you, you've been riding the horse, it's been hopping and stuff like that when you wanted to, but it's never really felt like, you know, like it's your horse, but it's not felt like
Your horse.
Your horse.
In all caps.
now
And
it's
italics.
now it's definitely your horse, and more so than that, it feels like the horse and you have this sort of understanding of each other. When your horse, you can sort of feel what your horse is thinking right now in a way, and your horse can do the same to you. You've got a bit more of an emotional connection.
What's my horse thinking?
It's feeling like, I'm excited to go on an adventure. I'm a horse. And you, without you even, you like raise your legs up to kick the horse into gear. I don't know how horses work, and it just goes like it. But like before you even like smack the legs into its ribs, it just she just bolts and starts to thunder away into the forest.
We can't all fit on the horse, can we? Can we all fit on the horse?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yay!
Yeah, am I on the horse?
Yeah,
Cool.
Nice.
I got on the horse.
Don't worry, there's no get on horse check. If there were, I think it would be sleight of hoof. Or religion.
You guys are riding through. Your horse is following what feels like an imaginary magnet in its head. Like
Yeah.
it seems to be kind of like moving in accordance with how it feels like it should move,
Yeah.
instead of you really controlling it. It knows
I'll
where
trust
it's
my
going.
horse.
In
I'll
the
trust my
direction of
horse.
the arrow?
Yeah, you hear in the distance a little like. It sounds like bones breaking, to put it lightly. You hear a.
You have bones.
You hear a. And like an animalistic like. Can everyone roll nature maybe? Just to see if you recognise that.
I got a 17.
I got a 4.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Guts, man.
Yeah.
It's the bones. I heard bones and was like,
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Wait.
Rolling good. Not really. You can roll good if you want. You
Thanks.
both recognise this animal pretty well. You've probably both eaten it before. It's a deer.
Oh yeah, I've eaten that plenty of times.
It's a
Never cooked, but I
Yeah,
what
same.
is it? Yeah.
20. And you're
I feel
pretty
left out.
you're pretty secluded in your farm life. You have never heard the sound of a deer being beaten to death.
We don't have many farm animals, and those we do are quite little. We've had deer before, but I've, haven't listened to them.
No, but
that's-
especially you haven't listened to them be smashed into a tree and hurt.
No.
Oh, that's the sound of a deer being smashed into a tree and being hurt.
Your horse kind of snaps into the direction of that smash noise, and then you hear like a low bellowing, like
I don't like that.
as you start to come to a clearing. Your horse comes to a stop,
There might be a predator nearby.
and you can see pretty clearly he's like 8 foot tall, covered in hair. His feet are bare, and they're fucking huge.
Bare feet! He's got bare feet!
No, his feet don't have any hair on them, and they're fucking huge.
There it is.
He's also got big hands. His like fur is like kind of covering anything that you can really see. But you can see that his hands look very humanoid, as well as his feet. They look like just human feet. And you hear a as he starts to dig in to this deer.
Duggen.
Dig in. No, it's your brother. It's this deer right in front of you, and there's no way that you would really know, right? But you do know somehow that this is Pitydes Magna.
It looks like the picture.
Remembering what
You should be Irish, I think. Go for Irish
That'd
from
be
now
cool.
on.
Go for Irish.
Just from now on, you think I
Yeah.
should be Irish?
Yeah.
Why not?
This is how
'Cause
how
I've
summer started.
Definitely never attempted an Irish accent, other than just then apparently accidentally while trying to do my own
Well,
voice.
that's what you needed. You need it to be accent dentally. Then I have one of those teeth voices.
You know when you get skipped forward a year into the future and you die and become Irish?
Yeah,
You
just
need to
like
do
that.
every time.
This is a very relatable story.
Every time.
Is that
Don't think.
is that not the 8 bear man that we've been wormed about.
I think that's him. I can't quite tell. It's, animalistic, animalish,
Are you guys-
humanistic creature.
You guys trying to hide from it, or are you trying
No.
Nope, not at all.
I would like to.
Do a stealth check.
You're hiding behind me, just so you know that's the case.
Yeah, so that's 19.
I'm going to say that you kind of have the hunting prowess. You hop off the horse knowing it's kind of a weakness for you in this hunt. And you creep into the shadows of the trees to kind of try and...
My scales are green, by the way, so I'm trying to...
In the bushes and stuff? Yeah.
Bad news, the bushes are red.
I mean, so far...
Unless he's red-green colorblind, you're fucked.
So far, he seems like he's just chowing down on his meal. He's not noticing anything in particular at all so far.
Yeah, so I'm just sitting in the bush then.
Excuse me. You the whomst we're looking for?
I'd like to slide off the back of the horse and just try and
Stealth?
stealth
Yeah, go
away
ahead.
quickly. That's 15 plus 4, 19.
Yeah, you kind of do the same thing as Wurunwa, but you take advantage of your white tendencies because you're bone. You're white. You slide off the horse.
Oh, I'm hiding behind me white
You
tendencies.
jog quickly across the crosswalk.
I quickly colonize a nearby nation and hide behind them.
You slide off the back of the horse.
Right.
Unbeknownst to even Bowtie, who doesn't even realize that both of his friends have left.
I'm gonna be genuinely so upset if Bowtie dies. I'm not gonna cope well if Bowtie dies.
You kind of walk into this area where there's birch trees, and you sort of start
Leaning up against them, hiding.
getting that nice birch on.
My first thought through my head is close your eyes. Oh shit, don't have eyelids.
And then and you say, what did you say to him? You said,
Well, you are the particular, sorry, I'm losing the voice. You are the particular man we're looking for?
he turns around. His mouth is coated in blood from eating the deer. He looks kind of fucking disgusting. He lumbers towards you. Every step sort of thunders like he's not used to his body or his weight yet. Like he's so much heavier and so much bigger than anything he's ever been, And he looks at you and
Beans.
What an intense way to describe this.
he looks at you. You can see sort of behind this beast-like thought there's a little bit of intelligence there. And then he swings at you.
Oh.
Oh.
Behind this persona is a little bit of intelligence.
Wow. What about God, maths is so hard, huh? How about a 22?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know about you.
But I'm feeling 22. Everything gonna be alright. Take 10 damage.
Well.
And he
Ow.
smacks you off of the horse, and your body just goes flying. Can you roll for me a strength saving throw?
I most certainly can, because I got good strength. That's 22.
Amazing.
I'm feeling 22.
When he smacks you, you can kind of feel it's such a hard force, and you can feel yourself about to get whipped off the horse, but you use your really skilled riding. You hold on to the handle and you wrap around.
Do I do
the
a
horse.
roll under
Yeah.
the horse and I come back up the other
Yeah.
side? Yo!
Can everyone roll initiative?
Sure can, buddy boy.
Sure can, guy.
Part of my old gang, I got 17.
Boo, I only rolled a 6. 15.
You got a feat?
No, I've got, it's part of my gunslinger dealio. I think it was when I hit level 7 or something.
I got an 8.
You're a quick draw.
Quick draw. You got below my modifier. I'm very excited because I never have good modifiers.
It's okay, bud. Don't cry. He's crying.
Yeah. Okay, Charlie's doing this thing to try keep in character. He's trying to not laugh at stuff, and it's real sad because I tell a funny joke and I look around the room and I see Troy and Tom smile, and then Charlie has a flicker of a smile. Then he makes himself look angry, and it's very funny.
That's
okay.
why I'm not laughing.
Troy, it's your turn. Duggen, it's your turn.
He is currently leaning up against the birch trees, seeing his, well, I was going to say friend, but seeing his fellow adventurer get hurt. He's going to...
Whipped into shape.
He's going to leap out
Whip it real good.
and attack with his short sword, hoping for some sort of surprise attack.
Yeah, sure. Go off, King.
Nat 20
Okay.
to hit.
First
Sweet.
attack of the season.
Yeah.
Sweet. And first nat 20 of the season as well. And you know what else?
So that's 24 to
Oh,
I
hit.
had a
That's
nat
true.
20.
No, I know.
So 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Guy. I see he was 8 foot tall. He's 9 foot tall. Retroactively. A little bit more intimidating, right?
Now I'm scared.
What's surprise attack?
It's not a
Nothing.
surprise attack because you're not a rogue.
Yeah.
So you just hit.
Well, in that case, it's just 1 damage.
Times 2 plus your strength modifier.
My strength mod is 0.
He takes 2 damage. Yeah, you slash at him and you notice it doesn't really seem to do that much.
No.
Your
yeah.
sword kind of seems to like not penetrate his tough hide, but he does go.
I suppose I can still move. I leap
Yeah,
back.
you've got
Oh, I can attack again,
you've
can't
got
I?
2 more attacks if you want.
Since
Unless
it
you want to
didn't
use a
work-
bonus action.
No, I'm just going to swing again with my sword twice.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit.
Does not hit. Did you add proficiency to that?
Yeah. And that won't hit either, because that's a 7 to hit.
Okay. Does not hit.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Yeah.
Also, just as a note, the bonus action I think can only be done with your fist.
Oh, okay.
You can't use a sword for that. Just pretty sure on
Either way,
that. Miss. You kind of run at him, swing at him, smack him in the leg with the sword real lightly, and then just go and whiff again. He just kind of looks down at you like,
they were pretty flourishes, though. I want to make it clear, like, I might have done a very little amount of damage, the 2 damage, but the flourishes I was doing, pretty
Nice.
flourishes.
He kind of looks at you. I'm gonna do a think check. Okay. Looks at you and recognizes that you're a skeleton. That's good enough. He swipes at you with his big old hand and hits you. Hopefully
Across the skull.
across the
If
skull.
it hits.
18.
Hits.
Yeah. And roll for me a strength save.
My
Just roll a 2.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. Plus 4 is 6.
Cool.
And that plus 4 is from my proficiency, because my strength is plus 0.
You take 23 damage as you are launched backwards like 10 feet into a tree.
Nice.
And then he's gonna try and run away into the clearing, sort of get out of the way. He's gonna run about 35 feet, full movement. And he's gonna get as far away as he can. And he's he looks a little bit afraid, I guess. And it's now your turn, Luce. Bow tie.
Okay, so I tied in my bow tie.
Alright, that's an action. There goes your interact with item action.
How quick does a horse go?
I think
60?
60 feet.
I'm going to charge after him.
Yep.
So if move at least 60 feet.
Yeah, you
To get up on
you're
him?
definitely going to be able to get up on him with that. He's only about 40 feet away.
Can Casual have an attack?
Yeah.
Casual is going to stamp down on him using hooves. Rolling that 1.
Yeah, no, it's not going to hit, I don't think.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guy.
3 total, that's fine. And I'm going to draw, because I'm a dual wielder. What?
I just realised it's a nat
Yeah.
1, so I can do a bad thing for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you roll your next attack roll with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Because the horse tries to stomp, twist its ankle, and is taken off balance.
Okay. So I'm a dual wielder, and I pull my whip and my gun, and I'm going to do 2 attacks.
What's your gun called?
Gun.
Amen.
I'm going to think of something eventually.
Gun, but very masculine. Gun and bold.
Gun, but in lowercase, but bold.
Full stop.
I'm gonna do a quick whip. I'm gonna go pow.
Okay. Roll to hit for both.
Bang!
First one at disadvantage. Do the whip, I guess.
19 is the high one. 5 is the low one.
Oh, I don't think that hits. I'm sorry,
What's the mods for whip? Is it Dex and
it's Dex and proficiency if you're proficient in it, which you would be because you're a fighter. So
okay, 14,
no,
and then
that's
gun.
a lot for a 5.
Thank you. My dexterity is 20.
Great,
Nice.
loving it.
15 plus
Roll?
Does 15 roll?
15 roll or
24.
15 total? Okay, yeah, no,
For
we'll get that
total.
hits. Yeah, Roll for damage.
Roll for damage, and first I must roll. Actually, no. So with guns, they work a little differently. They can misfire.
Yeah.
If I roll a 1 or a 2 with my revolver, which is just basically in the stats, it's called a pepper box. It looks like a revolver. We're treating it like a revolver. If I roll a 1 or a 2, it misfires and it jams, and I have to fix it before I can fire with it again, or I can try fire it with it again. It'll just break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's balanced.
Yeah, 15 hit, and that's a D10. And I don't know if it's plus anything.
Yeah, it would be plus your probably dex, right?
Plus.
For damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say probably your dex, right? That's how you do it for crossbows as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
10.
10. Great.
And yeah, that's my.
It's your turn.
I should have dealt 6 damage on my turn, but I dealt 2 because I can't read.
I can change it to 6.
Yeah, let's do that. Retroactively, I deal
It's 6
damage because I used my dex mod instead of strength.
Retroactively, I deal 60 damage.
Okay.
Retroactively, I deal 6 damage instead of 10.
It's Charlie time.
Wurunwa time. Wurunwa looks at the situation upon the battlefield and decides her turn. She sees this figure who doesn't seem comfortable in his own skin, and she remembers the shape of the moon and the power of the moon and how the moon can affect shapes.
Fuck, we love the moon in this game.
And so she shoots him with a gun.
And so she takes out her fucking her piece.
Can't make jokes about characters having guns because now character does have a gun.
I think we can still make jokes.
No, I
about
keep
it.
that thing on me.
So Wurunwa casts Moonbeam.
Ooh. Okay. So, what does he make?
He makes a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. Really good.
No. He gets that if he's a shape changer with disadvantage.
Define shape changer.
I'll just read the whole spell out loud.
Yeah, read it to me.
A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius. 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. A shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form, and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light.
Okay. From the way that's defined, I'm going to roll with disadvantage. Still pretty good.
Still passes.
Really?
Yeah. I assume it has more than +2 on its
I'm
Constitution.
going to check. It has +3. Sorry, guy.
I assumed as much, but it's going to take half damage.
So roll the damage then.
Well, then just roll the damage, guy.
Bitch.
So that's 7 and 10, 17, half that.
17 halved.
809, 809, 809.
9.
And it is a concentration spell, and I can use each of my actions afterwards to move the beam. So I'm going to try to get that again later.
Cool. It's now back to Troy.
I'm still in the bush.
Now back to Duggen.
Hooray! I'm going to again attack with my I was going to say monkey.
Monkey.
My monkey fists.
You gonna punch it?
I am going to punch it. Which is a 16
You're a very easy DM to please.
I like punching.
plus
I like monks. I like guns.
30,
That's so hard to
4.
understand.
unnatural 20 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
What about me?
Druids are pretty cool.
That's 1 damage.
Don't forget to add your dex to that.
You're right, so that's 5 damage.
Yep.
For that first strike.
Yep.
I get an extra attack, so I'm going to try and hit again with my fists. That's 12 plus 8, unnatural 20 to hit.
Yep. Hits.
That's 6 damage.
Yep.
Then for my bonus action, I'm going to spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes. So same thing again.
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows.
Cool.
That's 16 plus 4, 20, and 12 plus 4, 16.
Yeah. Don't forget that you add the +4
And
to both. of them.
again.
They both hit.
So is that,
So that's
24 and
20.
20.
Yeah.
Great. So that's 9 and 5 damage for those two.
Sweet.
So that was 4 successful punches, dealing a whole lot of damage. I feel like I'm doing something.
You fucking...
You sure are.
You run up to Magno, and you go... Do-do-do-do-do. And like when you punch him, you can see what your punches are doing. They're like sort of reverberating through... They're like reverberating through his body. It's like... You can, you know, in movies when they punch someone in slow motion.
Yeah,
vibrations.
Sucker Punch is one of my favourite movies.
Yeah, you can see that, like it's happening in front of your very eyes. The punches are leaving like dents and then reverberating away. That's how strong you be.
Yeah.
After just getting punched, Magno kind of falls to the ground. He's just taken kind of a beating. He looks around like a scared, wounded animal and just starts to run away. And as he does, he runs his hand through the grass as he gets up. Lucy, your turn.
Bang bang.
Cool.
Guns up.
You're not moving?
Is it too far away to make a shot
No,
decently?
you can make a shot.
Easy. 2 shots. Dirty 20. 23.
23 and 30-20, both hit.
Nice.
You go. How many bullets do you have in your gun? Is it 6?
6, yes. So this is my second and third shots.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 1 plus 5, 6, 7 plus 2, 12, 18.
7 plus 2, 12. That's wrong.
Sorry, because I meant 7 plus 5. But I already had the answer 12, and so I just said 2.
What was it?
Wow.
18.
18?
Little maths, shitty nerd.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
Your turn.
Do you want to take that again?
It's your turn, Wurunwa.
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't even describe what happened. Both shots thunk into his back, and he sort of like trips over as he goes and
Thunk, thunk.
falls down to the ground.
That's what I thunk.
How far is he away from Wurunwa?
Probably about 30 feet.
Perf. Alright. Wurunwa runs forward. She's also grasping at the grass underneath her as she's running.
Grass.
Okay.
She's holding it in her hands, and she begins to whisper as she's running, and she says to these plants, because she now understands again the language of the plants after this power up. She says, "Hold him." She casts Speak with Plants.
Do the plants go for a loving hug?
Can you do
Hold them dearly and gently?
just before that? Could you do for me? It was beautiful. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Hmm.
Do you do a dexterity saving throw, please?
Sure. Okay.
If I have to.
Oh,
Not good.
not good.
How much?
6.
And you, as you grab onto the grass, you kind of get a little bit of a handhold, but it's still not great. You slip on the greasy floor.
Greasy?
Yeah.
Grassy.
No. There's a little bit of grass there, but a lot of it is just grease, and you hit the ground hard, falling prone.
I hate that.
Yeah,
Hold.
stop it. Lucy's a producer. Can you stop that?
Yeah, alright. I'm happy being prone. Because then on my bonus action, I'm going to find shortcuts in the air and in the forgotten parts of this world and teleport 60 feet.
Whoa,
fact,
okay, hold on. Before we do that, speak with plants. What am I doing? You're talking to the plants and asking them to hold.
I'm just making the plant difficult terrain for him
Cool.
to slow down, and then I'm teleporting in front of him
Okay. And he sort of flinches when he sees you.
and using the rest of my movement to stand up.
You teleport prone like, hello. Troy.
Just checking. Do I think that magical unarmed strikes would be more efficient?
I mean, if it does more damage, it does more damage.
I can't tell. It just says starting at 6th level, your unarmed strike counters magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to
Oh, yeah.
non-magical
Well, I mean,
damage.
that's something that just happens naturally. He seems
Cool.
to be taking just as much damage
Cool.
as normal.
What I'm going to do with my attack is, believe it or not, I'm going to attack with my fists again.
Cool. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw?
Yeah. For you.
They're goodies.
Oh,
Great.
great. Saving throw, dexterity?
Yeah.
So that's 18.
Sweet. Yeah,
10 plus 4 plus 4.
You have no issues skating along this greasy grass.
Oh yeah. To me, it's basically bone dry.
Yeah.
And then I roll to hit twice,
Yeah.
and I'm adding 8. correct?
Yes.
Fuck. That's a 12 and a 13.
Both miss.
Ooh.
Maybe the grease put you off a little bit. A little
Yeah.
more than you thought. You kind of go for the punch, but you're still sliding.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to flurry of blows again.
You can't flurry of blows unless you've hit, I'm pretty sure. Unless you've hit an attack. I could be
It
wrong.
just says immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key.
Oh, okay. I thought it was if you actually physically hit someone, but that makes sense. Go off.
It doesn't say it, so I'm just going to assume
Yeah.
I can do it.
Go ahead.
Oof. That's a nat 1 plus 4, 5, and, plus 8, so 9, and 6 plus 8, which of course is 14.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Whiff.
What am I going to do about this nat 1? You slide on through.
Swinging wildly.
Swinging wildly. And you sucker punch Wurunwa and deal... I'm not going to make you roll for I'm just going to say that you deal...
Well, what's Wurunwa's AC?
Doesn't matter.
Because none of my attacks broke it.
No, I know. But you rolled in that one. It was a mistake. Mistakenly just
Yeah.
smack Wurunwa in the chest and deal, let's say, 4 damage. Because that's your dexterity modifier.
4 damage. There, I said it like Tom asked. Wurunwa, take it.
Pirites crumples to the ground and just goes...
Why? I missed.
Yeah. And
Those almost hits.
he holds his head in his hand and he goes, please don't.
Well,
Oh.
I'll keep my gun like pointing at him.
I mean, do you want to roll an insight check?
Yeah.
All you guys can, if you'd like.
Oh, I'd like to. I shouldn't have. Yeah, I got a 2.
Okay, you can do this in a couple ways. I'm gonna start with Lucy, who got...
26.
Oh my god. You...
Oh, I didn't add to mine. Sorry. Sorry, this is insight, right?
Yeah.
Mine's an 8.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Thought you were gonna say 1.
I was expecting it to, yeah.
I thought it was gonna be.
-2.
You wise. Love that for you.
He's a monk. Yeah, you, Bowtie.
I've got cowboy wisdom. I don't know why that made me so happy.
Okay. You know that he was, like, dangerous. He was kind of freaking out. And when you looked into his eyes before, you definitely saw, like, rabid. You know, you saw animalistic instincts running off track, right? But now when you look at him, he looks kind of calm, a little bit afraid. You've seen an animal die for sure because you live on a farm.
Oh,
What
yeah.
you see right now is you see
Deer farms.
you see the look of a
It's about
creature
animal death.
that is just trying to survive.
Yeah.
So that was the
I know.
plan. I said,
Wow.
just trying to survive.
Well,
I imagine I've got a similar
Yeah,
look because
I'm
I was
gonna-
injured.
What did you?
19.
19. Okay. You kind of get the same sort of feeling as Bowtie, not as strong. You're kind of looking... what you see...
I see in myself.
What you see from Magna is... You remember how when you looked at Duggen for the first time? You probably don't remember, Charlie.
No, I remember this part. I saw death.
You saw death. You don't see that he's killed any like human or anything. He's killed animals for sure, but you don't feel death on him the same
I
way.
mean,
you
haven't
felt
we
it.
all?
So, in my mind, currently, he's not a current danger to us.
Yeah, he's not a threat to you.
Sweet.
He's just injured me, guys.
Duggan,
Well,
you think that this is a murderous ape man who is
Yeah.
going to kill you.
Oh, I definitely do. I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm
I mean,
scared.
you wouldn't.
It's your guys' turn. We don't even have to do turn order here if you guys want to get out of initiative, but...
I'm happy to get out of initiative.
Yeah, let's get out of initiative and try to
Yeah.
do stuff out of initiative if he wants. Anyways.
Well, I guess. I don't want you to go rabid and scary again. But you know, I don't know how to make that not happen. I think about my lasso for a bit, but I don't do anything.
I just want to live.
Valid?
Vibes.
That's what Ron was saying there.
Yes.
Vibes.
10 years changed you.
Vi, have we stopped?
Less murderous. See that less murderous look in his eye?
No.
Will he be more dangerous?
Well, will you?
I don't know why you're attacking me. I turn around and I see a person with a gun and I just reacted because I can't quite control myself sometimes. I don't want to kill anyone. I just wanted to scare you away.
Real Hulk vibes, huh?
What's Hulk?
That bull we got on the farm that gets extra angry sometimes.
Yeah, kind of green. Like a little bit, just sometimes.
Call him the pretty good Hulk.
He gets scared when we point guns at him.
The modified Hulk.
Hulk come back now.
It always goes back to cowboys, huh?
Yeah. That's what you get when you have a cowboy in the party.
What were your crimes? What were your crimes?
Have you committed crimes?
That's gonna be someone's character eventually, right?
It's gonna be Tom's.
Yeah.
Maybe in this campaign.
I'll kill him. I'll kill an NPC. Try me. I'm a cowboy.
Peter says he looks up at you. He goes. He looks really confused. He's like, crimes?
Like alchemy or something?
I'm an alchemist, but I haven't committed any crimes.
Are there not alchemy crimes? I feel like there were alchemy crimes.
There's alchemy crimes, but I didn't do anything. I got a crime committed on me. If that's.
What happened to you?
I got turned into this shit.
Was that not you?
Why would I make myself into a monster?
Maybe.
I have magic.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Everybody has those
Oh
days.
God. What was our assignment? Were we to kill him?
Yeah, it was dead or alive. Bring him to the alchemists with a reward of 10,000 gold.
Well, let's go
10
with
million.
alive.
10 million gold.
Yeah, we won't kill you. I mean, that sounds fair enough.
Unless you become dangerous.
And did you think I did crimes?
Well,
I think I committed a crime.
Maybe.
Aside from assault, obviously.
That was pretty bad.
That's not a crime in conf.
I feel like it is.
It isn't.
Weird specification.
Well, it's where we are. Other places, sure, it's a crime, not in conf.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Assault's not a crime.
Tom's gonna regret that. That's how you say that. Regret that.
Yeah, Tom's gonna regret that. That's
Yeah?
fine. Tom regrets everything sometimes.
Oh, buddy. Let's head back to Maria. All four of us.
Yeah, you kind of freeze. Just freeze in place. Like
ice.
no.
Oh.
Like a person who's frozen.
We're not gonna hurt you. Now that we've all chilled.
Did you say Maria?
Maybe.
Yes.
Oh, there's something I love about a cowboy. There's something I love about that. I don't know why, but that really got me.
I can't go back to Maria.
Do you have a history?
Yeah, a pretty strong one.
Explain.
Okay. Maria did this to me about a year ago. I got transformed into this beast and sent away.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't do anything. I was just... When in the alchemy school, there's these rankings of how important you are, and I was a little bit lower than Maria, and she was just testing stuff on me, like, you're allowed to sort of teach other younger alchemists stuff, but then she did this thing where she said she would show me something, and then I became this creature. I don't even know what I am anymore. I have really big feet.
Dude, Sam.
Oh, we've noticed.
Do I believe him?
Insight?
Nat 20 again +6.
Okay, so that's 2 nat 20s in a row.
Damn.
You said you had loaded dice?
No, I want to buy
You did
loaded
say you
dice.
ordered loaded dice.
No, I haven't ordered them. I'm worried I'm going to order them.
I
None of
thought
them
you
are D20s.
I thought you were ordering loaded fries.
Ah.
I thought
We'll
you
get
were
lunch
ordering
later.
loaded rice. Sorry. There's a lot of pressure on me to DM. What were you checking? If he's lying?
Yeah.
No, he's telling the truth. With that nat 20, you
Oh,
see
no.
like a sort of sincerity in his eyes.
You see a literal flashback.
That's what I was thinking as well.
You can read his mind. He's very traumatized about this experience. Yeah, he probably hasn't talked to anyone in years, so it's kind of nice for him to spill the beans.
Pull the town.
Town beans. Just bare hands all over again.
Beans hands. Well, gee whiz.
Gee willikers.
Duggen doesn't really have anything to say. He's still hurt and injured. He is going to spend a key point to heal himself.
Okay. Next week.
Other than that, he has no input into the conversation, trusting that Bowtie and Wurunwa will make the right decision. So for my Hands of Healing, because it's Way of Mercy Monk, I can spend 1 key point to touch a creature and restore a number of hit points equal to a roll of my martial arts die and my wisdom modifier.
Cool.
My martial arts die is a 1d6, and my wisdom modifier is 2. I am healing myself by 6 HP, which isn't actually enough to do that much.
Good. 6 HP is
Mercy
not bad.
Mercy Monk is a really great name for someone, like another D&D character.
You just kind of are sitting there idly by, you touch your tummy, and it
Mhm.
heals a little wound. I don't remember how you...
Like yours, like a xylophone.
I think you got scratched. Oh yeah, that's right, you're a skeleton. You touch a skeletal bone, which was
That's
cracked.
right.
How
It
did you
heals.
forget?
I don't play D&D. Yeah.
Well, I believe him, which is pretty rough, because I didn't think I would.
Do any of you guys know any like invisibility?
Do you not wish to be in this form?
Not in the slightest.
Are you in pain?
It's on and off. Sometimes I get the odd ache. It might just be because I'm old. 25.
Ugh.
Most Bigfoots die by 26.
1 year to live?
Yeah, 1 year to die. I'm the first ever one, so it's always my age plus 1.
You're becoming a cowboy too.
Yeah, I get into the habit of that. My age. It's always my age plus 1 is how you determine how, because I'm not going to die this year necessarily. My birthday's tomorrow.
Mine was yesterday.
It's crazy. March 23rd,
Ah?
and mine's 25th,
Yeah.
because I'm 25.
Yeah.
And you're 23?
Sure.
23?
17, but okay.
I raise my beetle horn staff above my head and summon a column of grey light onto him.
You move your moonbeam over the top of him, and he sort of resists at first. I don't know if you want to say anything to him, or if you're just going to blast him with moonbeam light.
No, I've, because he said he didn't want to be in the form, so.
So you're just going to blast him.
Yeah.
He's going to make a save, because at the moment
Yeah.
he's just being hurt
Yeah.
from his point of view. 2 13s.
Because it's
DC.
disadvantage, right?
DC is 17, yeah.
I think that he fails. He fails.
Oh,
Alright.
good for him.
Sweet, he takes 2d10 damage.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
18. But he reverts to his original form while in the light. I don't know if it says a shape changer, if it fails, it also reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves. I don't know if that means like
Yeah, I
when
think
he leaves.
that's if you've got like a werewolf
Yeah.
or a shifter or something like that. Okay, so you did a little bit of damage. He transforms into this like raggedy, he was already kind of hairy human, and then hits the ground.
Well,
Well,
I'm not very good at the old, like, medicine sort of thing. I'm alright, but anybody wanna, make sure you
Should
don't,
make a death save roll.
die?
He
That's
passes.
good.
I go up to him and I
I like the idea of Wurunwa saying it, just like, yeah.
Yeah.
I put my hand on him and I spend one of my Balm of the Summer Court die to heal him.
Ooh, what a fancy name for something.
I speak to him in his dreams and I tap into where he knows he's healthier and I pull that health into his mind and he gets 2 points back.
Oh, fuck.
You
He's gonna
reach
fall.
down, sort of feeling quite in tune with the Fey realm. You grab onto his face. I don't know if you guys are reacting to this in
Face.
any way. And you just sort of drag your claws lightly along his face.
Yeah.
And as your claws leave, his eyes
Yeah.
burst open.
And I say, dreams are where true life lies.
He looks down at himself. Jeez.
oh,
I haven't been human in a while. Oh man. Oh me, oh my.
Well.
Duggen frowns, but due to the lack of skin, his face does not change.
Still that big grin on his face. Classic Duggen grin. Looking down at Perdita's, he is like, he's still kind of hairy. He's got a beard and stuff like that. His arm hairs are quite long.
Oh, gross.
But he's he looks tired for sure. His eyes, huge dark under eyes. Mouth still coated in a little bit of dried blood from eating that deer. And he turns over and he goes, and he vomits onto the ground.
Yuck.
He looks up at you and he grabs your staff, like touches it weakly with a hand and goes,
Thank you.
Can I just say
You're a hero.
just like super quick, I forgot it was a beetle staff and I thought you just lifted up a big beetle for like a good 30 seconds.
This is my beetle employee. His name is Rich. There was no joke there.
It's still funny. Beetle employee is
really
still good.
interesting, cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, he's human. He's been humanified. He's also been brought back to consciousness after the moonbeam, and now he's kind of just like looking at you guys, like looking at kind of almost praying to Wurunwa, and yeah.
Stand up.
He stands really shakily. He's like,
Not used to these weak human legs now.
If you are to survive, you best get used to them.
he flexes his hand a little bit.
You're very intense.
He flexes his hand a little bit and he picks up a blade of grass. And in his hand, the blade of grass goes alight and then burns through. And he goes,
Whew. I got all my magic back and stuff.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
No. Maybe.
What's uh-oh?
No, this just could be good or bad. That wasn't in character. It was just, it could be good or bad. I don't know. Magic
Don't worry,
back.
we're not up to the end of the season yet, so we won't have a moment where someone reveals that they have magic that is super powerful and will kill you. So don't worry, none.
Cool.
But-
Wait, what?
He's only on 2 health, so if we have to.
This does
Pull out the whip, ready to go. At a distance.
give me a little idea. You guys have to bring me in dead or alive, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can cast 2 cool little spells. The first one, minor
Okay.
illusion, and you could give over my head. And the second one, invisibility, and we could go in, and we can, deal with Maria, right? Because she's evil. She hurt me. Does this sound good to y'all?
I have seen minor illusion cast before. It's not solid.
Okay. What about? Well, I can do any real illusion. I can make it look. He kind of like walks over and he finds like a suitably sized rock and picks it up, and then he sort of just like concentrates for a second, and you can see hairs start to grow into the rock as it like magically transforms into a copy of this guy's beastly head.
Very cool.
I hate that.
Alchemy's pretty versatile.
I don't like the hairy rock.
Okay, well now it's a hairy head. So, and then he hits it on the ground, turns it into a basketball, picks it back up with his hand, turns into a head again.
I don't get all this magic stuff.
I do. You do.
I do.
You do?
Duggen goes to talk, but then just turns away, scared that his skeletal appearance is going to ruin this interaction with the man, yeti, Bigfoot, monster creature. He's just unsure where he stands within the party.
Now he's just a man.
He's just a dude.
He's just a dude, but he's doing wizardy stuff, and he's just not entirely sure, because that guy just, he became human again. He looks normal again, whereas Duggen doesn't.
Anyway, you magic? Bowtie just glossing over all of the emotion.
Duggen shakes his head.
Hey, you're on my
Deception
team.
check?
18.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said deception check.
And I said 18.
Okay.
Duggen has no magic that you guys are aware of, aside from the magic of somehow being alive. But whatever.
Team non-magic. Hey, go us.
What did you say?
Team no magic?
No
After
magic.
that.
Go us?
Oh.
What do you think I said?
No, I just heard like, go. And, that's what I said.
Ghost.
What did I-
Go.
No, I'm a skeleton.
Oh, the
You can-
exact opposite of a ghost.
Perdita's freezes, and then he looks at Wurunwa, and he goes,
Hang on. That beam you called on me, that wasn't... You didn't use any item or anything. Do you have old magic?
I get my magic from the world.
But you don't have a conduit at all? You don't got...
I have my staff.
But it didn't disappear or nothing. Do you just summon it?
I just make magic happen. Is that Russian? Getting a little Russian, aren't I?
You're always getting a little Russian.
Just slow down.
Yeah.
I want to make you guys roll a history check, but I don't think any of you would know anything about this at all. Because you have been so far away from society for so many years.
I've been in my monk
You've been
monastery
so far away from society for so many
for the
years.
last 30
And I'm
seconds.
stupid.
And you're stupid. Do you want to roll a history check with disadvantage, Bowtie?
Yeah. 1.
You're shocked. Magic isn't real and people are somehow doing it.
I haven't. Wait a minute.
Yeah, do you know magic? What's magic?
Was that not a big torch? That light? That not a big flashlight?
I simply borrowed light from the moon.
I don't know if that's allowed.
Your
Do you give it back?
Well, it's not here, is it?
Good point.
your powers. Are you an alchemist?
No, I'm a wizard.
Not as much. You used healing, and alchemists can't use any healing magic, so
I just gave you the life that you already had.
you're a confusing little creature. I'd love to pick. I'm going full cowboy. I keep like slipping into the
Well,
sun.
have fun as a cowboy boy.
Your magic is it's something I don't know much about, and same with I think most people. Alchemy's been the only magic for a really long time.
It's just natural to me.
Bizarre. Really bizarre. Have you ever done anything magical to bring that, or?
I was lost for a while, and that's where I learned it.
Oh, I see. You have to take me down to that
Like in the
place
supermarket,
sometime.
or?
We have a lost child with magic, and the special Mrs. Wurunwa. We have a little special surprise.
Can I have cookie?
Can I have dead rats?
Yeah. So he's kind of surprised by your existence, but you're a quiet little lizard.
I say what I need to.
Okay, well,
Question: Are we making a plan?
yeah. Sorry, got distracted by the magic. Sorry, just interesting to me, you know, alchemy, cool things like that. I can go invisible. I can also get a little head of me, and we can give it to Maria, and she'll think that y'all are dead. We can get 10,000 gold. I can go on living. I could go to another country or a city or anything, hide from the alchemists, and then we'll all be chicory-doo.
Shall we? I feel like we're kind of walking into a trap.
Chicory do?
Means good.
Okay.
You know the word good?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
So your evil is showing.
how many people would be at this secret hideout? I don't know. HQ?
Secret hide? What's secret hideout?
Well, wherever we're gonna go find more. I feel like
Oh,
because
we're gonna go to Gearbox Castle.
that's a great name for a castle.
It is.
Castle?
And it's weird. It's weird.
Castle?
I'm not very good at the southern accent. What can I say? That is both in and out of character.
Can you roll a history check for me, Bowtie?
I can try.
You can also do it. You guys can both do it too, but I feel like you don't very much.
I got a 5.
Yeah, I got a 23, nat 20 plus 3.
I got a 17.
I don't know why.
I love that
Bowtie.
you got more than our score combined, and you rolled really well.
Bowtie, you know more than you know. All you know is farm. Everything else is kind of beyond you at this point.
All I know is farm.
I might not be a smart man, but I know
know
what farm
farm.
is.
Tractor, I heard her.
We're on
Anything else? No.
in your research of the world and stuff like that. You have heard of the Gearbox Castle when you were trying to move away from your place. You know that's somewhere that like
traveler spoke to me of it.
Yeah, they were like, oh my god, when you get down here, you gotta see the Gearbox Castle. It's so damn fucking wicked. I'm from Arkansas.
Yeah.
Which is it's a suburb.
Arkansas.
Arkansas is a suburb in Comfort, spelled like it sounds. I'm gonna make a little silly canon thing canon.
Are cannons at the castle?
Your monastery.
Yep.
One of their main research goals was trying to figure out how the fuck Gearbox Castle works. And what you know is that it is a huge mechanical like castle that runs off of these like twisting cogs and stuff like that.
Not to use the word steampunk, but steampunk-esque kind of.
Steampunk-esque.
Cool.
Gearpunk is
Nice.
a word that Charlie used with me last time we spoke.
I'm queer punk.
I'm fear punk.
I'm
Bear punk.
I drove here, I'm steerpunk.
We've got bear punk and bear
If
punk.
I could do a better Cher impression, I would have been Cher punk.
So
I love this game so much. Let's just keep playing this.
So you, Duggen, you know about this sort of stuff, but you don't understand how it works because that's sort of been like
That's been the goal.
your monastery is so confused because technology is so foreign to you. You think it's some sort of act of like God, and so you have been trying to figure out which God would have done this because it doesn't seem logical.
I doubt it was the witch god. He wouldn't create science.
Maybe the wizard God. That's what you know from your history.
Excellent.
check.
So I know a bunch of things about it. Do I believe that it's like?
I won't make you roll for anything. Ask me a question, and I'll tell you the answer.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Am I like intimidated about going there? How do I feel about going there now that I know that's where we could be headed?
You are thinking right now, holy shit, if I go there, it might be like the breakthrough that I need to be able to figure out more about who I am and what my purpose in life is.
Mm-hmm.
Because of your...
Well as that of my monastery.
Yeah.
Cool.
Question:
Yeah.
Is Maria a queen? She lives in a castle.
No, it's a technocracy.
What?
Don't worry, it's over your head.
I feel like we're gonna say that about a lot of things. I'm so excited to play a stupid character. This is what I needed.
Do a history check on what a technocracy is.
15?
You know what a technocracy is. It's a place that's ruled over by people who are like the best at what they do.
Ah. Lucy learned something.
Yeah.
If I'm a good cowboy, can I rule?
Sure, you're the best cowboy, better than anyone else in the world at it. It's kind of
Well, my dad's retired, so maybe.
the general rule of a technocracy is it's sort of run by like every single greatest person at whatever is like the head of their thing, and then together they rule in a way.
Yeah, I want to be in charge of the cowboys.
Okay, you're in charge. You can be in charge of the Cowboys if you get good enough.
Yeah.
That was out of character, but sure. The idea of this dude just counselling you through whether you could be the best cowboy after explaining a technocracy to you.
I know of this Gearbox Castle. It's unusual and I'm not entirely sure about it. I've held my silence long enough, but at the monastery where I am from, we studied the castle and it's beyond my level of comprehension about the world and magic and science. I'm not sure if we go or not.
It's basic machinery mechanisms. It's easy. Oh, that's not his voice. Basic machinery machineries.
That's more cowboy.
It's machinima.
You just hit a cog and it goes gearing.
All of my character sheets always end up with one big stupid note. Last season it was don't trust the boys. This time it says I want to be in charge of the cowboys.
You wrote it so hurriedly as well, like it was something you urgently had to do. Like you had
No, that's
time.
just what my handwriting looks like.
Lucy's gonna be the cowman.
I mean,
The cow president.
should we go?
Yeah.
Should we make like a tree and get the fork out of here? Should we make
Should we
Should we
make
make like a bowl
cutlery?
of soup and get the fork out of here?
I'm
I like that a lot.
I'm just not sure about this whole deceiving the Gearbox Castle plan. I mean,
I also don't think we have time for soup.
Oh, warm water. We don't have soup.
I'm just not sure if we should be following his plan or Maria's plan. Except with a grunt.
In quotation marks.
He attacked me, and our plan was already quite bare bones, as is myself, but I'm just not sure if we should be
Bear bugs.
changing.
Well, listen here, guy. If I wanted to kill you as an ape man, I probably would have, but I didn't. And also now I'm not an ape man. So I want the best for all of us. And if you guys want, after we get the money, I can leave you guys alone. I don't need any of it. I just don't want to die.
I think he's telling the truth.
And I can tell you,
Vibes.
Am I smart?
all alchemy crimes are for death. If you fail one, you die. I mean, fail one? If you epic fail alchemy crime.
Am I intelligent? Yeah, kind of. Pretty intelligent.
In net 20 again?
No, I
I
didn't
mean,
know.
by comparison.
What are you gonna do in Gearbox Castle?
I was always pretty good at alchemy, so maybe I might try and, deal with Maria in some way. Maybe I'll try and talk to the other alchemists and tell them the truth, but I don't know, I'm kind of scared about that, so I'll probably just run away.
Is Maria like the most in charge?
No, she's just a student.
Oh.
Right, well, let's not do that.
Well, actually, she's probably graduated by now because she was at her
It's a
final
year
year
ago,
of
yeah.
school a year ago. So yeah, she's graduated, but she was just a student when I knew her.
I think, Bowtie, you should tie him up. We still do the little
Bow
magical...
time up?
Bow tie him up. I still think we do the little bit of magic thing with the head rock. We take that to the Gearbox Castle, we get the reward, we see what Maria has to say about it, you stay separate, and... because I see no reason for you to be going to Gearbox Castle with us, that just endangers you if we've already got the head. Get the money, we fuck off, come back here if we want to.
Don't you want to look at the castle?
Yeah, we'll go to the castle. We just don't need to take him.
If you guys are just gonna go by yourself, why don't you be tied up?
Well,
Reason to use my lasso?
I was hoping you wouldn't pick up on that.
Okay, well, can I just tell you a little thing about alchemists? I could just touch the rope and get rid of it. Like, I don't...
Can I just say, from the second I said reason to use my lasso, I've got it swinging over my head for the rest of this conversation, just for context.
already ready to use it. I
Yeah.
would just get rid of the rope or burn it or whatever. I would turn
But
it
that's
into...
my lasso.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be tied up for more than a day, maybe. I don't know how long you guys are going to take in comp. It's a big
What
city.
if we kept it under a day?
I don't want to be tied up!
The question
I'm
is...
claustrophobic!
The question is, will this deceit work on Maria?
This outro was intended to be played in reverse. If you play it in reverse, you'll hear, "Thanks for listening to Season Quest." You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And this is what that reverse audio actually sounds like.
At Season Quest Pod.
No good, huh?
Whoa.